Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dunbar Snack Bar here with some more MLB 2K11 and another game which is coming out of my franchise mode as the Chicago Cubs. Now I'm excited about what's going on in the game here because it is time for some interleague play, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Now this might very well be a preview of the World Series as both teams are doing great. They're leading the division, and so I'm kind of excited about this one here because if this is a preview of the World Series, I'll definitely be able to get some insight into the Yankees, kind of see their strengths and weaknesses, and it might be able to help me out a lot down the road. Now, Ryan Dempster is going to be starting on the mound for me, so there's kind of some pressure on him because, of course, when you go up against the Yankees, it's never an easy win. And with him being 8-3 on the season so far, I'm feeling pretty confident going with Ryan Dempster here in this one. So hopefully he'll be able to continue to have success, come out with a solid performance in this one, and go ahead and get the win. Now, like I was saying, it's not an easy win anytime you go up against the Yankees. You got to bring your best stuff, and this is not my best stuff. With this fly ball out to right field, I somehow didn't get over the marker. But Colvin's going to go ahead. He's going to throw it over to DeWitt, who's going to throw it to Ramirez. I still get the out, so I'm all right with it, even though I didn't catch that fly ball. I think it's pretty dumb that 2K Sports still doesn't have them go for it if they're within reach of it, but whatever. This high fly ball into center field kind of got me worried a little bit, but we got Bird charging towards it, and he's going to go ahead with a diving catch, and he is going to get that. Now, that's awesome because the game very rarely allows you to do a diving catch or a sliding catch or anything like that whatsoever, but awesome catch by him here to go ahead and end that inning, or the first half of the inning. That was just a crazy, crazy first half of the inning. You got that hit to right field. You got that diving catch. Definitely something out of the ordinary. Who knows? That might be a sign of things to come. Now, here I go with Ryan Dempster on the mound. His big strength so far this year has not necessarily been strikeouts per se, but it's just being able to put together some easy outs. Now, he's got a lot of great pitches, which you can see on the left-hand side. So he does have the ability to diversify his pitches and kind of throw something different. At the same time, too, what's nice about having a pitcher that has a number of different types of pitches is you're more likely to have the kind of pitch that is a weakness for that particular batter. So like with Curtis Granderson right here, where it was a changeup, went ahead and throw that circle change, got him swinging for the out. So not too bad to be able to have Ryan Dempster in this one. I think he probably would have been the person that I would have elected to go with here in this game. So here I go. Got a runner on first. You know, with that kind of lead off, I'm going to be going for second. So DeWitt is going to charge for second. He's going to go ahead and slide and make it just under the tag. So with a runner with on second here with no outs, definitely has a chance to be able to get the first run of the game here. But we'll take a look and see what happens. One of the things here is I've got to go ahead and put down the bunt because you can see the shadow that's on the field. This is something that just absolutely frustrates me to tears because this shadow, whether you're playing in the afternoon like I am right now or you're playing during the day, is something that just makes it so difficult for you to be able to see the pitch whenever you're batting. So I hated that I had to drop down a bunt to try and see if I can move him over to third, but I really didn't feel confident about being able to get any kind of hit whatsoever because I had tried, and I think I struck out both times too because I really couldn't get a good look at it. I mean, even you guys right now watching it on YouTube, you guys might even have a hard time seeing the ball or seeing the pitchers here whatsoever because it's just so dark. So I've got to sit here, probably gut it out for the first part of the game, and wait for the lights at Wrigley Field to be able to turn on to be able to see anything, which should happen later on here in the game. So with A-Rod up, I was kind of worried, kind of intimidated by him here too because he does have some pretty strong hitting, very efficient hitter. And to be able to strike him out like that got me pretty excited here. I'm surprised I've got him held to nothing here so far in the game. Also surprised I have nothing here as we have reached the bottom of the fifth. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and lay down a bunt again with the bases loaded. I'm going to be able to get the run. And it was a throw that was so bad that he had to jump to go ahead and catch it. And I am on first base. So I will definitely take that run. I don't care if it's off of an error or anything like that. But I have broken the tie. It is now 1-0 here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. Great hit here up the right field line. Not necessarily up the line, but into right field. That's going to go ahead. I'm going to try and see if I can score 3. I'm going to go ahead and round third, and I slide and I make it. So that is an awesome 3-run RBI by Ramirez. And so that makes it 4-0 here now. I think I've got a pretty good lead. You can obviously see with that winning percentage there that it looks like I've got a great chance of winning here. Let's just hope that I can continue to retain the kind of success that I've had so far. Not a great pitch here as it's going to go up the middle. Bird, of course, is going to have to go ahead and get to that one here pretty quick to avoid any more runs than the one that I knew was going to go ahead and take place with that hit. So Yankees are starting to put something together here real quick. I got to find something to put an end to it here. Dempster on this delivery is going to find that it's going to go right down the gap between the third baseman and shortstop. So that is another run that the Yankees go ahead and put together. They just seem to be chipping away at everything that I'm throwing at them. Here is a throw that goes into right field, and Colvin's going to have to try and get to that. Yet another run. Like I said, they're chipping away, and it's something that was getting pretty frustrating here because while I understand, yes, that's a big hit, over the wall or something like that, there's really nothing that I can do. But when it's small hit after small hit after small hit, I really got to rethink about what I'm doing. So I've got somebody going in the bullpen right now to go ahead and try and replace Ryan Dempster here, who got 3 earned runs against him now. Now this hit into left center field is going to be a home run. Jabba Chamberlain just came in, so Giovanni Soto with that big home run is going ahead and helping me out by expanding that lead a little bit more. So welcome to the game, Jabba Chamberlain. I actually played against him in high school, which was kind of crazy. He ended up playing third base for a rival school for us. So kind of interesting actually to see him in the game. It kind of makes me laugh a little bit though that on his first pitch I get a home run. But something interesting though is going to happen as a result of this home run here that actually made me laugh a little bit more. I don't want to sound like I'm being mean or anything like that by me laughing. I did find it kind of comical. But only one pitch, one home run. They go ahead and they sit Chamberlain down for this guy. I'm not too familiar with DeVito. I think he might be one of the rookies that the Yankees picked up because we did just recently have the draft in the franchise. And a lot of pitchers, of course, were picked first. And I'm starting to see a lot of them not really making a name for themselves in the game, but they're like I've got a couple on my team who are relievers. The Yankees in the game that I played before this against them, they had a bunch too who ended up pitching in relief. So these guys are really starting to become a bigger part of the game with the rookies. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one in here for Ryan Dempster. He was one of the first guys picked for me. I think he actually was the first-round draft pick for me. So we'll see how he does in this game here. Colvin with a great hit into right center field. I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can stretch this into 3. Now, Colvin's been a big part of this game here so far. And for him to be able to get that triple kind of helped redeem himself for what he did earlier by almost allowing a triple by not catching that ball. But I'll take that because you guys know what I say, 90 feet away from home, right? So we'll take a look and see here what happens with everybody else because I don't end up getting a run with Colvin. I know, it was kind of disappointing. A lot of missed opportunities by both teams so far in this game. Like if I looked at the runners left on base statistic at the end of the game, I think I would have been pretty disappointed. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't because it probably would have been awesome to show you guys. But unfortunately, I could have had a lot more opportunities to score. Yankees too, though. So I guess while I'm disappointed I didn't score, I guess I'm kind of happy the Yankees didn't. Now, you can tell this guy's a rookie. He doesn't have the best pitches, and the Yankees have gotten a number of hits off of him so far in this game. And I'm just looking hopefully to be able to prevent anything from taking place because I've got Marmol warming up here to be able to close the game out. So we'll see if Ankiel here will be able to hold him. Great strikeout right there. Definitely doing what he needs to do. I was kind of hesitant about going with the rookie. I don't know how you guys feel about going with rookies in the game on a pitching side of things because I don't think they necessarily negatively impact you as much if they're like hitters or fielders or anything like that as opposed to pitchers because obviously pitchers have a huge role in the game. So after he did what he was supposed to do, and here we are in the 9th inning, I decided to go ahead and start Marmol because I need to put this one out. It's still 5-3. It's still a save situation, and I don't think I would trust anybody more on my team here than Marmol to try and go ahead and close this one out here. Now, Brett Gardner, who's struggled struggled a lot today, and actually in the game previous to this one here is going to be the runner that comes up here in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. Of course, if I can go ahead and put him away, that's going to go ahead and end the game. And this one was a lot closer than I had anticipated it being, because I really thought it was going to go one way or the other. Like, one team was just going to absolutely blow somebody away. It's pretty nice that it was a close one, that this is a game that really didn't go anybody's way, and it kind of did get tense there for a little bit. Like when Dempster was pitching there in the 6th inning, and the Yankees were hitting pitch after pitch. I don't know. I was getting pretty nervous there, and I was kind of worried that this game might end up being a loss here for me. But here we go. We got a 2-1 count now. Now on this pitch, he's going to go ahead and hit it to DeWitt. He's going to go ahead and throw it to first for the last out of the game. Awesome win here with this one. Dempster, of course, gets the win. Marmol will get the save in this one, as it's a 5-3 win for me. Like you can saw, there was a lot. Like you saw there was a lot of hits. The Yankees actually out-hit me, which is pretty rare to see. But Ramos Ramirez gets player of the game because of that hit that he had in the right field, and also this one here with that other RBI. So I'll definitely give that one to him. Great game. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that like button. That helps me out quite a lot. As always, appreciate you watching, and you have a good one.